We ain't got to deal with the fact that black men marry outside their race more than the men of every other race put together. And then you got a nerve to tell me it's about love. Well, if it's about love, why you seem to be more in love than everybody else? And if that's the case, why can't we find one rich white woman married to a broke black man? If it's all about love, shouldn't it go the other way sometimes? This ain't about no love. White women are very strategic. And what black men need to understand is when you do get a white woman, you got to understand that you're only dealing with the white women that the other white men didn't want. You are a leftover expert. You're not first choice. No white woman goes around wanting to marry a black man as first choice. You're the second choice. And I heard my sisters are getting liberated. Y'all want to go outside the race too, huh? That's the word on the street. Well, I got news for y'all. White men are not in a rush to marry black women. But they will lead you to think that they will just so they can get some of your African cookies and then throw you back. I've heard horror stories about sisters who thought white men was in love with them, only to get thrown back into the group after a certain amount of time. He calls you a black bee one day during an argument. He tells you you're nothing like the women of my race during an argument. You better stop getting liberated and get educated. We got to learn to love ourselves. I don't hate white women. But I understand that women live longer than men do. So if I marry a white woman, she's likely to be on this earth longer than I am. And when I die, is she going to give any of my money to the black community? When I die, is she going to give money to a black college? When I die, is she going to put any of our children through college? Michael Jordan just married a white woman who's about 20 years younger than him. So when he dies, and I'm not wishing it, when he passes on, is that white woman going to come help the hood with that money? No, sir. Of course not. Marriage is about business. And that's why white women only marry black men who got something going for themselves because they know it's about economics. And they know in the natural order of things, he's going to leave the earth before she does. And the sadness of interracial marriage is black men give their money to white women who already belong to a people who got it all, taken from those who need it. It's an act of treachery and it's sabotage. I don't hate white women. I respect them. I respect white men. But I am unapologetically African. I'm loyal to my people first.